So hello everyone. So in this video we will be seeing how to use joins in SQL. Okay, so we will look into inner join, left join, right join and full join. Okay, so what are joins? Let's say you have two tables and you want to join them. Okay, so you want to, let's say, pull data. We have two tables over here in this use case. One is the student sports data, okay, which house the student is in, the mentor name, okay, of the student, the activity, the games the student wants to enroll in, and also the common parameter here is the email ID. Okay, and we have another table which is the students table, and in this we have the student name, and the this actually is from a library management. So the student's email address is there, the student's name is there, the book the student has issued, which we won't be requiring, but we will be requiring the phone number from here. Okay, so two attributes we will be requiring from this particular table, which is student name and phone number, which is not available in this table. Okay, and then we want to get a result, maybe export it in a CSV, and might be requiring that data. Okay, so how do we do that? So for that we will be writing join in a SQL query. So select a is an alias. Okay, so a dot email, okay, a dot email, a dot, we want what we want, the maybe the mentor name. Okay, so mentor name, b dot, we want email, the mentor and the student name, and b dot phone number. Okay, so b dot phone. Okay, so we have these four attributes which we want to pull, two from the first table and two from the second table. Okay, so from, we want to pull this data from student sports, that's the first table, A. Okay, so we have given over here A, which is the alias. Okay, so A is kind of a reference. Okay, so A is being used over here. So when we are saying A dot email, it actually means like this, student sports dot email, it's the same thing. Okay, so we don't want to write that again and again, that's what we are writing A. Okay, inner join, first we are doing inner join with what we are joining with the other table, which is students table B. Okay, so on what we are joining, okay, the common aspect, which is email address. Okay, so email address is unique over here. So on A dot email equals B dot email. Okay, so if we execute this query, let's see what we get. So we get email, we get mentor name, we get student name, and we get phone number, which is fine. But then if you notice in this table, we have james@email.com, this particular record is missing here. Okay, and if you look in this particular table, we have jc@mail.com for Jack, this record is also not available. So how do we get that? Okay, so for that, if we do left join, what will happen is you will get all the data from this left table and only the common data from this right table. So Jack will be missing. Okay, JC mail, this ID will be missing. So if we execute this, so this is student sports so we are outputting the email address. So if we execute this, so if you notice, we are getting James, which is in the left table, okay, but we are not getting JC, okay. We are, and also since in the right table the student name and phone number, because this record is itself not present, right, James is not present, so it will of course not have the student name and the phone number, so we are having their null values, okay. Now coming to the other part, which is right join, but make sure of one thing, if we use right join over here, we should change the email address, okay, because otherwise let's see what happens. We keep right join over here and we do go, we get email null. Why is that? Because we are doing right join over here, the email address exists in this, okay, right hand side table, but in the left hand side table the email address, this particular record is not present, okay. So this particular record is not present, Jack's record is not present over there, so that's why you are getting over here null. So how do we remove this? So by doing b.email, okay. So if we do b.email over here, that means since we are doing right join, so it will pick the email address which is available over here in the right hand side table, and you will get a value. So you see, you get jc@mail.com, which is this particular Jack's record. So you are getting Jack's record, and again you are getting null value because mentor name is missing. Mentor name is in the first table, but Jack's record is not present in the first table, so that's why you are getting this. Now since this is MySQL and it doesn't support full join, so we cannot get full join data. So how do we get that? Okay, so if you want full join, one thing we can do is we can do left join, and the same query we copy one time and we can do union, okay, and we can paste this. So left join union right join will give full join output. So see, we get full data, which is we are getting this James data, which is Sir George, if you note, and this is we are getting over here, okay, and we are also getting over here. So how do we get this null removed? So for that, coming over here, if we are doing here left join and then we are giving over here a.email, we are doing over here right join, which is fine. So now if we go, so you see we have all the values, okay, we have all the values, we have James, we have JC, which is Jack, and we have all the values, and we have null over here because this data doesn't exist in either of the tables. So this is it. So inner join, it gives only the common values, okay, between both. Left join, it gives the left hand side table all the values and the common values from the right hand side table. Right join, all the common values from the right hand side table and all the values from the right hand side table and the common values from the left hand side table. And full join, you get all, but in this case, since it's MySQL, full join is not supported. We are using union to get the same result. Okay, so hope you liked this video. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.